And if you're like me, you are a huge dreamer. You have to have a foundation that is big enough and strong enough and bold enough to hold all of your dreams and handle them coming true.
In the years that followed, just as that woman prophesied, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies. Millions who up till this day couldn't see me, who up till this day I couldn't see while I was talking to them, and they couldn't see me, they could only see the movie.
When I look down at this golden statue, may it remind me and every little child that no matter where you're from, your dreams are valid.
12 years ago, or 13 years ago, I went into business with nothing. Zero. I had just lost my job, I had a mortgage, and I had young children. I went to business with zero. Today my business is worth 3 billion shillings. 12 years later.
Hi and welcome to Talking Sense. The video started off with Tyler Perry, first black man to own a major Hollywood studio. Denzel Washington, one of the most famous black actors around the world. Lupita Nyong'o, our very own Oscar winner, and now probably one of the highest paid actors in the world. And finally, with Peter Ndwati, who was speaking at one of our open days, speaking about his dreams. And today I wanted to just challenge you, and hopefully to challenge myself, never to give up on your dream. And why is it so important? I don't want it to be, the way these discussions usually go, oh, if you can dream it, you can make it. I don't want it to be like that. I want you to really think. Put your mind on it and say, what do you want? That dream is not this ethereal, mystical thing that fell down from heaven, whoever it is. That thought that is in your mind of the possibility that you can create, that you can produce, that you can get to the point that you see only in your mind and not with what you have. That's what I want to talk about. And I especially loved Denzel's quote because he said it this way. He said, a dream without a goal is just a dream. And in our financial planning model here at Centonomy, and it's not just financial planning, it's life planning, because it's your career development, your business development. It starts off with a dream. What is the vision? And when you understand what the vision is a dream. It's just something that you thought about that is in your mind that you're following through on. When you know what that dream is, then you can begin to make choices. And choices are the ones that begin to lead to goals. Goals, as far as Centonomy is concerned, is when you know what you want and you put a timeline and a cost to it. By this time, and how much will it cost in terms of time, energy, investment? What will it cost for me to get to that point? But I have to start with this issue of the vision, the dream. Maybe I can give you my personal example on how sometimes it's so easy to give up on that dream. So when I was growing up, I'm a car lover, so I really like cars. And the car that I really liked growing up was Aston Martin. I know there's the whole heritage with James Bond and all those different things, but I just liked the cars. I think they're just beautiful. And I had always thought maybe one day I could own one of those vehicles. But as you grow older, you begin to think, you begin to wonder, this thing, is it really possible? When you start thinking about 20 million shillings, maybe that's just buying price. You've not even included duty and landing here. So you're saying maybe, 30 million, even up to 40 million shillings for a car. Suddenly your dreams start reducing. And you say, okay, maybe not an Aston Martin, maybe Jaguar. See, Jaguar is here in Kenya. They're available. Okay. But even those Jaguars are expensive. Okay, so maybe a Mercedes. And you just keep coming down. You keep coming down. And I think I think God has a sense of humor, because as this was crossing my mind, I started bringing my niece, because she lives with us. I started bringing my niece here to school somewhere here in Westland. And one of the mornings, as I'm dropping my niece, coming down the road, on the opposite side of the road, was an Aston Martin Rapide in Kenya, on the same roads with potholes and everything else. But someone had actually bought one of those machines, a Kenyan. And here's the thing. Somewhere along the way, I had started telling myself, oh, it's too expensive. Oh, which roads can you drive these nice cars on? Oh, all this stuff. You even give yourself an excuse as to why you can't get to your dream. And you know what? If you saw those videos of those people who've gone before you, who set their mind on something they achieved, what have you set your mind on? So I'm trying to keep that dream. And you know, many people will listen to this and maybe think, you've got pie in the sky, it's never possible. Okay, if you think like that, then that's how it is. But if you can think, you know what, this is possible, and you begin to put together a strategy to get to that thing, I honestly believe that you can get there. I never would have thought I would be sitting in this office speaking to you as the CEO of this company. I mean, in 2007, I was an unpaid sports reporter on radio. I had like five minutes of radio time every day. I never would have thought that I could be in a space like this. So what's limiting your thought? Let's talk. Give me your comments down below. Be kind. Subscribe, and we'll talk next week.